Another adventurer, Nightmare Feast. I have seen precisely one episode of Goblin Slayer. I am not a Goblin Slayer fan. I've seen one episode. The episode was very cool. It seems... Yeah, but you seem cold today. Damn right I'm cold. Fuck you. No. No. I just feel like wearing the waistcoat today. I don't have to wear the waistcoat. I could take the waistcoat off if you prefer. All that is important is that I look smart and suave. If you want the waistcoat off, bam bam ba da da dun dun da 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 bam ba da 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 ba dum ba da 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 do 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 do. Oh. Oh. Right. Let's check out Goblin Slayer, another adventure in Nightmare Feast. Thank you very much, Red Art Games, for the opportunity to play this. Like I said, I've not... adventure... Story. Difficulty level for players who want to mainly focus on the story. The strength of enemies faced in battle will be slightly lower. Original difficulty aimed at players used to simulation games. I am not used to simulation games. So, full story. You would prefer I wear 2 waistcoats. Both of my waistcoats are pretty tight on me, so there's no way I can wear both. I'm sorry. Once I lose a bit more weight, maybe. So my experience with strategy games is I'm not really a big real-time or especially turn-based strategy fan. I've tried in the past. I tried to play Namco Cross Capcom. I tried to play Poison Pink, Ephemeral Poison for PS2. I've tried to play a whole bunch of strategy games in the past. Super Robot Wars stuff. Full Metal Panic. Who Dares Wins on the PS4. I have tried like hell to get into strategy games, and I can't. But I am always willing to give another one a go, because at some point it will click for me, and then, not Boys in Pink, Poison Pink. It's a strategy game for the PlayStation 2, where you're a lady who can turn into a wolf, I think? I have tried so hard to get into strategy games in the past, and I've failed, but I am ready to give it another shot. And you know what? It's a franchise that I am only sort of vaguely... Whoa! That thingy actually works? I set that up, and it never works with the YouTube emotes, but it works with the... Okay, cool! I wasn't aware that emote thing worked. It doesn't work for the YouTube emotes, but for whatever reason it works with the Twitch ones. Dim light falls upon the mausoleum. 2 women, one bathed in light, the other in blood, face one another. Scattered monster corpses surround them, and the air, centuries old and smelling of rot, is thick with dust. Even so, right then, for the first time in my life, I witnessed something truly beautiful. It's Sushi Sunshine!
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
How's it going, Sushi? Duel at Castlevania? Someone tell Richter. I'm alright. Every time I get like an amazing big name game like this from a publisher as an opportunity, I freak. Because it doesn't happen as often. Is this a visual novel? It is a strategy RPG with visual novel style cutscenes. Every time the rattling wagon shakes, your body jumps up and down. Wagons like this with springs in their wheels are not suited for the Northwest. That said, for you, one accustomed to the finest cushions, these sublimely beautiful, treacherous mountain roads are tough. You can hear dry laughter from the driver's seat when you wince and rub your bottom. Oh, we actually play as a lady in this. Okay. By the looks of things. Is that us? Are we the girl? And you say that you freak, right? I freak. Like, I super freak. I super freaky. Meow. No, I freak as in I go, oh my god, this streaming and video game content creation, live streaming thing I do is actually kind of real. Is where I go when I get a game like this. I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of real. I'm actually getting big name things. This isn't a hobby anymore. You know, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, and the game can come up in volume now. Maxwell was too quiet, but this is allowed again. A quieter game. Couldn't afford an English dub. Red Art Games, really? Couldn't afford to give this an English. I jab. I jest. I know Goblin Slayer has an English dub. Yeah, but I'm missing the English dub. I'm missing the ham-fisted Gamergate references and modern lingo. Like, the coach driver would be like, "Wow, you sure have Riz, mistress." You know, like, not getting any of that. It's a prison school thing. Prison school added a line in the dub where someone referred to another character as one of them Gamergate creep shows, and it's not in the original Japanese. What's it doing there? You know. As expected, ladies from the capital sure are well informed, well endowed, well informed. Ah, you understand Japanese. So desu ne. The emotes are working now. Huh. Why all of a sudden does that thing now work? You know what? Maybe it's been working all this time, and the layers have been wrong. Let's have a look. Indiana Jones is below. No, for whatever reason, that's now working. Strange, isn't it? I'm gonna skip maybe before, like, the lines. You know what? There's auto. But that means I have to read the text lines in time. That's not. Local Lord's a pleasure seeker through and through. A pleasure seeker, that's right. He loves well-endowed women from the city like you. Oh. He gathered the starving and homeless to explore the ruins, so people called him that. It's a harmless hobby compared to gambling or drink. Taxes are low and rulings are fair, so I have no complaints. He's secretly evil. You know about the great battle with the Demon Lord 10 years ago, right? Was that really 10 years ago? God, time flies. Wow, it's grown so much in 1 year. We couldn't rival the Demon Lord or the Dungeon of the Dead. ERB, what is your opinion on women and your role as a girl in a video game? I love playing as girls in video games. ERB, are you going to hang out with Soybomb tonight? He's like however many thousand miles away from me. How can I hang out with him? Anyway, the one who solved those problems was our kingdom's king, I should say. We needed some way to defend ourselves, so the Lord made the decision to step down. It's very noble of him. Aren't many kings that willingly take off their crowns. I think he's a splendid man. I'm a splendid man. Sounds like Soybomb is streaming tonight. You tried reaching out to Soybomb. I don't think Soybomb uses Twitter anymore, so if it was on Twitter X, you won't have much luck. Let me get you his Discord username. Yeah, he's just Soybomb on Discord, so let me find you. It's really that long ago that we chatted. Yeah, if you put that into the Discord. Oh, you did it on Discord. Okay, well, I'm out of ideas then. Maybe he's just busy. I think his server's still up. I don't check it out. Like, I frequent one Discord, and that's mine. And if there is a notification on the low-res Discord, I pop in and see what that is, and then I leave. That said, he passed away suddenly not too long ago, and there's no word of his successor. Oh, that's me. But she hasn't been seen in years. Maybe she's cloistered away somewhere. Is something the matter? Are you the princess? It's a rock slide. Just what I needed. Gygax! Will it be a problem for the wagon? Sorry, but we're going to have to turn back and take another route. Ahoy hoy, bitches! Welcome, Draven. It'll take longer, but there's no other way. Now then, let's take a look. The road is blocked by fallen boulders, making it impassable. It's impossible! If you go back to where the road split, it'll take a while. But if you look closely, there are gaps between the rocks as well as footholds, so a person should be able to pass. You can do as the driver suggests and go back, or you can get off here and traverse the narrow path on foot. In that case, I can manage the rest of the way on my own. On your own? Don't tell me you're going to walk there. Yes, I am. I'll be fine. Thank you very much, and safe travels. Oh. Thanks, you too, miss. Take the British route. I'm gonna take the British route. Welcome, Moaz. Yeah, it was an absolute shock to get a copy of this game today from the publisher, Red Art Games. Much appreciated. These are the kind of games that make me go, oh, okay, this is serious. This live streaming thing is real. You know, I'm genuinely getting interesting things that are relevant to my interest. I am still in the intro, Draven. I haven't had any battles yet. Your feet are light as you leave the shock driver behind. The craggy terrain is nothing to you. Indeed, you look as if you've just returned from vacation. Hehe. Perhaps this isn't the right situation to say it, but I'm happy. They say that home is where the heart is, and you've returned to your homeland. Yeah, I figured as much. We were the princess. Keeping a brisk pace, you walk for a while. When the sun falls to the edge of the horizon, you reach a bustling city with a peaceful, nostalgic atmosphere. You take a hearty breath of fresh air and stride forward. Might get free model kits. I would love free model kits. What I would need to do to get free model kits is to actually build more model kits. That's number one. 2, record the process of building the model kits, including taking photos. 3, editing together highlights and making shorts out of them. That is what would get the attention on me, so I would then be able to go to a website like Gundam Mad, OE Shop, you know, Top Deck In, anybody who sells Gunpla in the UK, and be like, you know, I'll do a sponsor for you, you know. I would need to have that content ready first. So basically, we're all in agreement I should build more Gunpla. Welcome, Jacob. Let me see, my memory of the way is fuzzy. It hasn't faded completely. Nothing is free from the effects of time. Oh, she's speaking. Absolutely. Everybody should build more Gunpla, but what I really want to build next is not specifically Gunpla. It's something else that is Gunpla adjacent. Where is it? The thing I want to build. Ah, yes. Just gotta go digging for it. I buried it. Like an idiot. Got it. Woo! Right. This is what I would like to build. In fact, I think I have a full screen. Great, yeah, that'll do. This is what I want to build. This is the Hoi Hoi San extra parts version with the school gym gym clothes. Alright, hear me out. This series is about little robots, about yay high, that live in your house and kill bugs for you. It's set in a future where bugs have grown a bit big, and people get infestations of them in their house. So they build these little robots that walk around and destroy the bugs for you. So this is technically a 1-1 size model. It's 1-1 size because it's 1-1 to the actual size of the robots in the story that they're from. And yeah, this is the school gym variety. This was the only one I could get my hands on Solaris Japan at the time. A big ups to Solaris Japan. I've been shopping there forever, and I have an affiliate link. Amazing that they even had this. And secondly, it's the gym clothes. What are the manga called where a detective shrinks in size? Is it a manga with a shrunken detective? I know that there's Detective Conan, but he doesn't so much shrink in size as just become a kid. Sweet stand. Oh, I couldn't eat any sweets right now. My stomach is angry with me. It's a bardo. Oh, songs are popular here. I know what songs are popular here. Big booty bitches, big booty bitches. When do I meet the characters I know from episode 1? When do I meet the hot elf? What's the drink of the day? I've got here some currency conversion cherry cola. When do we meet the Amazon? Oh, is there a hot Amazon in Goblin Slayer? Ooh! He picks up your bag and you move to walk beside him. Though his legs are much longer, his pace is as slow as ever. His nostalgic gait matches up with yours perfectly. After several years, he's quite different from how you remember him, but also exactly the same somehow. Chicka cherry cola! Ooh, I want this cola, but I need this cola. Ooh, I want the cola. That's how the song goes, isn't it? Glancing around anxiously, pacing aimlessly, waiting restlessly. When he spotted you, he let out a sigh of relief and came rushing over. Your friend from when you were children. I would drink an X Cola. If Elon Musk released an X Cola, I would drink it. But the whole time I would call it Twitter Cola. Rockslide blocked the wagon. Yes, I walked all the way. Ooh, I want to, I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I'm dying to find out about Chicka Cherry Cola. I miss Coca-Cola Life too. Oh, I used to love Coca-Cola Life. When Coke Life came out, right? So for the people who don't know, Coke Life was regular Coca-Cola with half the sugar, and the remaining sweetness was topped up with stevia, right? Really nice, really nice. And you felt less guilty about drinking it, but it still tasted like full sugar Coke. Fucking love Coke Life. And then there's a cola here in the UK that you can get called Green Cola that's a little bit similar, but not the same. The colas I miss are the Virgin Cola, the one that used to come in the small grey bottles. No more cola, ERB, so that you could wear 2 jackets. You want me to wear 2 jackets? We come back home. When do we get to fight goblins? Do I get to fight goblins?
寂しくはありますな。
Coke black coffee. We didn't have that over here. If we had, I totally would have tried it. 100%. Yo, Chuck95. Also Chuck95. You're logged into your second account, honey. How's it going?
亡くなった時
I
に
regret not being able to be there.
急だったからな。朝になっても
This
部
is
屋から出てこないんで様子を見に行ったのだ。
Pepsi Max! When are we getting to the Goblins fighting factory?
外からはわから
I
ない
need to go now. My planet needs me.
そうですね。もう少し早く戻れて
Two jackets would attract attention from the two jacket community. That is true. Too fast, two jacket.
ま、なんでも急に思い立って動き出すのがいつものあの人だね。まったく最後まで振り回され同士ね。
What a busy stream. I am loving the amount of attention here today. It's fantastic. We're doing quite well for attention and channel growth if you love hearing about that boring stuff.
お前だって人事じゃないだろ。
I'm not going to talk about it. It's boring.
私は常に
I just like that this is starting to turn around into the thing I can do, and I love it.
そっちじゃ
I love being able to share games with you guys.
そうじゃなくてお前も大変だろってこと。
Juggling a lot of balls. Speaking of juggling a lot of balls, so South Park
ご両親様を
is available to watch on TV on Pluto TV here in the UK, which is a service that's like internet based. You can watch it on your Fire Stick, that sort of thing, right? And I was going to sleep. I was going to sleep at a regular time last night, and then they played the Imagination Land, aka, and this is why I'm thinking balls, the Kyle Sucks Cartman's Balls trilogy. So I was forced to stay up to watch those 3 episodes back to back. It was worth it. It was fantastic. I wish I had watched them back when they were new, because they were so funny. But yeah, that seeing the word balls right now just makes me think of that
臨領の嬢ちゃん元いお嬢
that
様
3-parter. It's incredible. Retro Core Man put a Raspberry Pi in a model Sega Saturn kit. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Once we become famous, ERB, we can do another collab. We can do another collab anytime that I'm awake. Actually, anytime this coming Sunday is good, if you're available. Let me know.
もちつってもまあ
It hasn't given us,
俺もしばらくは
like,
会えてないけどね
our character's name yet.
今
It
度
just
挨
says
拶に行ったら
girl.
どうだ社交でも必要
Like,
なん
I'm
だろ
okay with being a girl.
そうですね。私としてはそのためにも
Well, I suppose that depends on the Raspberry Pi you're using, right? And where the USBs are. You could probably do some cable arrangement in larger chassis, but because you're trying to put a Raspberry Pi in such a small model kit, that would affect how you can have the cable set up. Like, I would like to see someone put a Raspberry Pi into like a full-size Sega Saturn console. First, I have to take over management of the Adventurers Guild and serve the vital role of Guildmaster. Hey, okay, we're somewhere that I remember from episode 1 of the show, the one episode I watched. Could also have a USB hub extender. Yeah, you could feed it all into an extender and then feed USB extension cables out to the specific parts in the case that you need them. Yeah, 3D scanning, not so much. So I've been looking at 3D model printing, because I received a 3D printer from And Keeps Gaming a couple of years ago, and I'm still struggling to get the bastard thing to print anything. But I was looking today, somebody leaked a bunch of official Super Mario figures, like prints for Super Mario figures that were never released, STL files, and I was looking at them and I'm thinking, I could print one of these. If I wanted to print it at full size, how long would it take? 51 hours. Maybe not. Dust lightly coats the new furnishings and hangs in the air, highlighted by the streaks of sunlight in the room. Yeah, I would have to paint them, but, I could sand them a little bit and then paint them and then, you could sell a model that you made. I know some stuff about 3D printers. Ooh, yes, please. So, without going into too much detail, the main issue I'm having is that either it doesn't... that the filament doesn't stick to the base properly, and what I've done to try and fix that is, like, put glue stick on the base, and to have the platform a little bit warmer. And, yeah, you wouldn't want to sell actual Mario figures unless you made significant changes to them. And the other issue... masking tape is something I should definitely try. And the other issue I have is that it prints up a little bit, and then, like, it starts to clump and get stuck to the nozzle, and then just you end up getting, like, spaghetti mess. So, I figure if I solve problem 1, it will solve problem 2. But I need to get some cleaning rods anyway. I've got an Ender 3 Creatorly, and I need to get the rods for it. But I'll get them at some point. Yeah, I wouldn't want to print something that would take 51 hours anyway. That would be ridiculous. Dust lightly coats the new furnishings and hangs in the air, highlighted by the streaks of sunlight in the room. A lone guild employee sits idly at the reception. Compared to the Adventurers Guild in the capital, which is flooded with people day and night, it's... Oh, we're the guild master. Okay. Right, okay. I kind of prefer girl, to be honest. I've noticed that nobody has, like, a name in this universe. Like, everybody I've seen is named after their rank. So we're Guildmaster, he's Squire. You know. Elf Archer is Elf Archer. You know? Is that to stop you getting... like, connecting with the characters? Monster slaying quest, here we go.
でかいネズミとか狼とかのことだけどな。
やはり冒険者の周知から始めねばならないですか。
ま、こっちにはなかった文化だもんな。
I would want a 3D printed life-size Xbox logo stamp. Stamps would be relatively easy to do, but you wouldn't be able to have them rubber. Unless you had a 3D printer that could print rubber. You could make it out of, like, 3D print filament. And then dip it in ink. Starting to think that this is a prequel to the show. It could be. Or maybe this is our introduction to our own character that isn't this lady that we name, that we then get to level up and train, maybe. I don't know. People don't know about the 6 adventurers who went to the Dungeon of the Dead. Okay, I'm starting to think 6 adventurers who went to the Dungeon of the Dead. Maybe this takes place after episode 1, because I distinctly remember, like, 6 adventurers going to a cave and, let's just say, the goblins had a good time.
口入れ屋の雇われ人足と勘違いされてる気がしてるよ、最近は。と、おい、いいか。
あれ、もうお戻りですか？おかしいな。そんなすぐ片付けるのに。
VR Troopers is going to be on Tubi. Ooh, that's good to know. It's the infamous first episode that so many people who were too big of a cowards to get past. I understand why people find that episode uncomfortable. I found it hilarious. I laughed at it. Maybe I'm just that desensitized. I covered it on... I did an episode of the short-lived weekly Dairanto Super Smash shows, where I covered 3 shows with the name Slayer in the title. They were Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer, and Slayers. And the point of the show was to pick the anime that I would be most likely to continue watching based on watching just the first episode. And essentially, Goblin Slayer was the second place, and Slayers was the first place. So this show got second place. in the show I would be most likely to continue watching. When is the next sleeping stream?
Oh no, you see, you got it all wrong. That's on my OnlyFans.
Are you back already?
いや
Yes.
こいつ連れてきただけだすぐとんぼ返りするよ
Sleeping stream. It's been joked that we should stream ourselves sleeping. Attack and I have both joked about it. I think Twitch has a rule against sleeping, but I'm not
ギ
sure.
ルドマスター言ってくださればこちらから迎えに参りましたのに
But you'd be able to interact. Because what you would do is you would have, like, redeems set on loud speakers and stuff like that, so people can use, yeah, like text-to-speech or sound effects, to, like, force people to wake up. Already subscribed to the ERB OnlyFans. There actually is an Eiko Rakujo Chigasa OnlyFans, technically. It's a Pixiv account, but if you go looking for it, you can find it. And it is tasteful nudes of the channel mascot. Oh dear.
いえ、久方ぶりの故郷をいろいろ見て回りたかっただけですから。
気にしなくていいぞこいつ昔っから目を離すとフラフラどっか行っちまうんだ
Yeah, a relaxing. It's a relaxing stream. I'm just relaxing. I'm sorry, where did you say this was? Pixiv.
もう子供じゃないのですから。そんな
I'm
こと
not
はし
interested
ま
in the
せんよ。
mascot. Of course you're not.
どうだかな
うん。
さて俺は行くよ冒険に腰を痛め
Carrying
たばあさんに代わ
potatoes
って
out to market for
隣
an
町
old
まで
lady
じ
who
ゃがいも
injured
を背
her
負って
back.
売りに行く大冒険だ
ああ、そうか。冒険
So
者
you're
なのです
not
もん
going
ね。
to talk? Ruto. I don't dream of Ruto, I dream of Saria. Alright, take care, Attack.
すみません。いろいろと手伝っていただいて。これからもご苦労をおかけするかと思いますが。
なーにこう見えてもここじゃ一番の腕っこきだからな他にはほとんど冒険者がいないからだけど
いえ、頼りにしてい
Ruto.
ます。
Naruto?
昔から、今も。
Bad way to find out you sleepwalk or sleep strip. Just having a really good dream and you're just thrusting there in bed.
そういう恥ずかしいことを平然と言うのも昔から変わらないよな
大切なことはいつでもはっきり言うべきと教わった通りにしているだけなのですけれど。
When we get to fight some goblins.
変わらなくていいよま戻ったらいろいろと話をしようぜ
What's the tag on Pixiv? Oaz. Are we okay. Okay. Hold on. Keeping in mind that to see adult content on Pixiv now, you need to have your profile country set to Japan. Because that's important. They adjusted that. Let me get to my works. Because you're serious about this, Oaz, so... Alright. Oh dear, I'm just laughing at the fact you've got that character as your profile picture on Discord. The real life DJ who's in fucking like what's it called, like Mark of the Wolves. What do you mean was? Huh? Everybody loves Sal. Yeah, isn't he like Salvatore Ganocci or something? Isn't like Ganocci like a type of like pasta? A live-action movie adaptation of The Mortuary Assistant. Okay. I might have to play that. I think I have that on Steam. I think that's well, I might not have it. Garlips might have it. In which case, it's part of my Steam library. No, sure enough, it's my copy. Or it would appear we both have it. We both own it. 2 copies in the family. Okay, yeah. Mortuary assistant. I'll check that out at some point. Why did I have to approve Pasta Man? You had to approve Pasta Man? Salvatore Fettuccine. It's weird that he's gonna send Maximilian a fucking, like, jersey. That's nuts. The world is a weird world.
そうは参りません。
Time is both infinite and finite.
けれど有限です。差し当たってまずは参道の落石の大将をどなたかに。
I'm just waiting for the next, like, big name musician or celebrity to get dropped into King of Fighters. It's gonna be J Balvin, isn't it? It's gonna be J Balvin. I'm gonna be forced to buy a King of Fighters game, aren't I?
就任の挨拶も皆さんにしなくては。
Terry Bolognese. Yes.
ひとまず荷物を置いてこられたらどうですか？
ああ、そうだ。それがありました。さすがですね。頼りにな
My
ります。
Sriracha. My Sriracha. Da 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 da. My Sriracha.
いや、まあ。
すみません。どなたか
Hello.
冒険者の
She's
方は
cute.
残っていませんか？
Hide window. Screenshot.
どうかしましたか？いえ、実は先ほど薬草摘み
What's the RB drinking
相談
today?
に来てくれて。
Currency conversion cola.
会場の近くでゴブリンを見たと。
Saw goblins by the abandoned castle. Okay, here we go.
あそこにゴブリンというだけなら
Tesco.
別に珍しくもありません
Alright.
が、ここまで人里の近くに降りてくることは
They're looking
そ
for
うはなかった
mates
ように思います。
with
今
zero
でもそれは
Zuga.
変わりなく？
ねえ、そうめったには。
しかも1匹や2匹じゃなくてかなりの数がいたみたいなんです。さらに他にも何か
We're gonna get
珍しいものも
what's
い
her
たよ
face?
うな気
Carol
がす
G
ると言っていて
as a playable character in King of Fighters.
それが真実ならあまり看過できない
Shear
状況で
Wooloo
すね。
and Mareep to get Wooloo wool and Mareep wool to make a Mareep bed. Can I catch a Morwile? And can I combine it with the Jenny mod?
こういう時いつも調査をお願いしてる冒険者さんがいるんですよ。それで
There's an adventurer we always go to for these things.
まあ、あの人ついさっき出て行っちゃったばっかりなんだよ。
どうしよう。
Get the Goblin Slayer.
でもさっき出て行ったばっかりだから。
いえ、どんな依頼であれ軽んじていいものはありません。
I wonder who actually had the rights on King of Fighters All Stars. Oh yeah! Like, it's crazy to me that they got all these weird celebrity cameos in the new King of Fighters. Then I remember they literally crossed over with the WWE, and they crossed over with Gintama. That's a point. Can we get Gintoki? Can we get Gintoki? Africola. I've not heard of it. It sounds like something that guy from the Kony 2012 video would try and sell me.
なので
Be like, buy Africola and support our grassroots movement. Moo Moo Milk. Moo Moo. If we're talking about German cola, I'm a Mezzomix nut. Like I like Mezzomix, I like Spezzy, I like any Coke and orange combination that comes out of Germany.
あれ、新しく来られた職員かと思っていたんですけど、いえ、ギルドマスターです。ああ、新しく来た職員という意味では
I love me a good
間違い
Spezzy.
ではありませんけれど。
It's funny because Angry Video Game Nerd featured Spezzy in the Pepsi Man episode and said it was disgusting. but I have yet to have a disgusting Spezzy of any kind.
ギルドマスターが調査に行くなんてそんなの聞いたことが。前例は作るものですから。あの廃城、かつて吸血鬼が住んでいたという伝説があります。ずっと昔のことではありますが、その吸血鬼が復活したなんてことになったら大事ですし、そうでなくとも
I'm not sure about Family Guy because I haven't seen a great deal of Family Guy. But it wouldn't surprise me for Family Guy to say bad things about Spezzy. BB Bloxburg, now that's a name that keeps coming up. I am still desperate to find some BB Bloxburg books, toys. Like, BB Bloxburg is, in some ways, the love of my life. And if that sounds crazy, it is. But, like, I've got a BB Bloxburg jigsaw puzzle set. I've got 3 volumes of the BB Bloxburg manga. Alright, no, really, the BB Bloxburg manga. They made a manga. So, you know, anything BB Bloxburg I can get my hands on, I need in my life. So, if you have anything BB Bloxburg, any leads on anything BB Bloxburg, you let me know, alright? Can you 3D print a BB Bloxburg doll? I'm sorry, I don't have a silicone filament.
それに誤報だったとしても、私一人が無駄骨を折っただけで済みますし。
If Switch 2 gets a BB Bloxburg game, I think it's almost guaranteed. If Funbox, you know, that sort of group of people put together another BB horse riding game, you can guarantee that it will be on Switch 2. At the very least, it will be on Switch 1. And therefore compatible with Switch 2. But yeah, I reckon we'll get a Switch 2 version of BB Bloxburg.
それは確かにそうかもしれませんけれど。それに
Because publishers are really pushing these game keys hard, so they don't have to actually have the game on the cartridge. I think there's a good chance we'll get a whole bunch of third-party shit. We'll get some more Leo the Lion. What was the other one? That used the same artwork, the same game engine. It was like Leo the Lion and a bunch of other shit that use like the same Unity template, and they slap it on code-in boxes and they try and sell that in every video game store. It's like that sort of thing. Do you like Benjamin Blümchen? I've never been a fan of that elephant at all. I know that he is by the same author, but he's never appealed to me in the same way that BB Bloxburg has, because he's not young, blonde, cute, and a magician. So, well, magician, mage, witch, you know. Too bad.
私、こう見えてもちょっぴり強いんです。
Let me fight some goblins. Let me fight some goblins. Not long after that conversation, the castle awaiting you feels almost nostalgic. The old castle towering in the woods is a dark and scary sight. It's unsurprising a vampire would live there. If you're after any figures, let me know, by the way. We've got a really good store here that sells everything you could want. Lots of stuff I don't know and some Hatsune Miku statues. You should buy yourself a noodle topper. These things are incredible, right? They're figurines, but the arse is flat. Why is the arse flat? Well, it's a good job you asked that question. It's so you can sit them on top. Assume that this is a pot of noodles and not a box containing a bootleg Game Boy console. You can sit the figure on top of your noodle pot to keep the lid down and keep the noodles warm. Everybody should get a noodle topper. Everybody. These are amazing and worth their weight in gold. Everybody should get one. Mine is the Miku Hatsune Villainess. Very cute. Oh, that's what they're for. Yeah, they're designed to keep the lid of... It's probably easier if I demonstrate it with the real thing, right? So, for example, eventually to happen a billion years in the future, a video on the Asda noodle pots. What you do is you peel the lid back, put the hot water in, put the lid back down, and then sit them on top. And that keeps the lid down. Keeps your noodles warm. An Eiko Rakujo Chikasan noodle topper. That is a really good idea. Holy shit. Right, I'm gonna have to get 3D modeling this week. That's only at night. During the day, it's a peaceful place, a sunny spot for children to play. YouTube seems to hate my BB info. You can always DM me. If you have some hot BB tips. Yabi noodle topper. So it doesn't sit in the noodles. No. It keeps the lid down. Gorog. Gorog. There you will find the weakest of monsters that inhabit the four-cornered world. Yes, if not for the green-skinned goblins, this would be a peaceful place. 20 of them. Out of all. What won't YouTube chat censor these days? The correct political opinion. They'll let that through. Are they trying to make their castle? Trying to make the castle their base? I can't let that happen. Remnants of the Demon Lord's forces. Even though the Demon Lord has been defeated, it is not as if the forces of Chaos would disappear overnight. Sits on top of the noodles, if you know what I'm saying. Whoa! However, it's not as bad as 10 years ago. Anyway, I understand the situation. I have to hurry back to the city and file a quest. Ah! There's another group behind me. I was careless. They've cut off my escape route. I am not opening an alcoholic drink. So I'll just have to drink a bunch of this instead. Oh. Why not? It's just me and the cats for the next, 5 days. I don't want to be hungover in the morning. That would not be good. Who would feed the cats? What's a game you wish more people knew about? Well, Nightbot, let me tell you. I wish more people knew about... Let's pick one at random. I wish more people knew about... Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. Dokev. Elemental Gimmick Gear. That's for the Dreamcast. No. PS2? Yeah, I'm thinking of Elemental... Grade or something? For the Dreamcast? The Elemental Gimmick Gear was PS2. Oh, Dreamcast! Okay, I'm thinking... So I was thinking of Dreamcast. Nappletail. Nappletail, I did a Sushi Bites on it. It's really good. You should check it out. I have Nappletail on Dreamcast, and I have the 2 soundtracks. I'm a happy pappy. An advantageous position. It's Goblin Slayer here. Oh. We took down one. Why didn't I get to play that? Tuhu. I feel like a lot of people know about Tuhu. Or Toho. Goblins are the weakest monsters in the four-cornered world, but they're still monsters at the end of the day. They're the weakest, and they still manage to, you know... that young mage. I have a translated ISO, and I have the 2 soundtracks. Legend. Yeah, I played through the translated version on live stream and fucking loved it. It was such a good game, and then I did the Sushi Bites episode on it. And it was basically just me saying, yeah, it's a good game, I don't want to spoil the story for you. It'll give you an existential crisis. Good night. Shiba no Uta, I don't have that. But I have the 2 soundtrack CDs. What's annoying is that my favorite song, Folly Fall, is not on either of the soundtracks. My favorite track on the soundtrack did not get a soundtrack release. They're a threat I can manage. Once they see one of their own slain, they'll chase me without considering foot speed or the castle's layout. I don't want to think what will happen if they capture me. What will happen? That's right, if I turn here and keep going, this is it. Oh, Mother of Darkness, Goddess of Pain and Torture, I beg you, please hide me at your feet. As I thought, they can't see me. They're all clumping together. I wonder what they're planning to do with me. I think I know. A little bit more, just one more tile, only 5 feet. Now, please forgive my rudeness. If the Goddess of Pain and Torture heard your voice, she is undoubtedly spiraling down at the sight of you rudely knocking her to the ground. The statue of the mother crashes to the floor with a thunderous roar that shakes the room. You just take out a bunch of goblins? The goblins, unlucky enough to be closest to the statue, are crushed by the mother's merciful embrace. But that's it. The goblins look at one another after you pull your trick and laugh wickedly as they lick their lips. I bet they do. And rush forward. In the next moment, right as doom is at your doorstep, the floor collapses and the goblins fall. I wish I could be crushed by a mother's merciful embrace. Oh my god. Are you down bad? You can tell me. Wait, of course you're down bad. You asked for the channel mascot's nudes. All that remains is their ugly shrieking. When I was little, I was warned not to play in the castle because it was on the verge of collapse. Zoned out. The goblins were licking their lips. Nay, sir, I am but human. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
不思議と吸血鬼が住んでいるなんて恐ろしさは感じませんでしたから。私と彼女とあの
Oh dear. We fell.
なんですかこれは
Minami Momochi hasn't done a live stream for a while again. She keeps getting arrested, doesn't she? I'm kidding, but if I keep saying that, it'll become true. We'll manifest it.
頭でも打ちましたか視界がふわ
Abandoned castle, mausoleum. Is this a mausoleum? Did this castle have a place like this hidden inside it all along? I didn't know that falling would be so terrifying and awful. Goblins? Above me? Are you saying you want her to be arrested? It would be interesting, wouldn't it? No, I don't want her to be arrested. Unless she's committed a crime, in which case.
崩落に巻き込まれなかった子鬼たち
They're coming down the hole in the ceiling. I can't just sit here and lick my wounds. They'll do it for me in a second. There's a coffin over there.
すみません
Ryoko Hirosue
今少し
got arrested.
頼らせてください
What did she do? Did she go to a convenience store, play music loudly, obstruct the exit, and harass people with a stinky wet fish in public? You can only know joy if you first know misery. Good is born from the existence of evil. That was you. God damn it, Johnny. Somali. Even so, it's too early for Snake Eyes, Goddess. In a secret underground mausoleum. There's a hobgoblin here. She was the last who was in the N64 ads in the 90s. Oh, so she's... So what, she's a hag now?
あれはホブゴブリン。やはり
Kidding.
ゴブリン
The
だけでは
Dr.
ない。
Stone actor in Sonic... Yes, is the voice of the main character in Assassin's Creed Mirage. I haven't played Mirage, but learning that was funny, and then Vlad learned it. And because Vlad is the big Assassin's Creed nut, he found it funny. J-pop star and an actress.
今ので
Alright.
血管が砕けて。
There's a woman inside? She's beautiful. Is she the vampire? Borg.
ゴブリンのことです。私だけでは飽き足らず、彼女も手ごめにするだろうことは確実。
Wow. 2 for 1 bargain buffet.
かかってきなさい。私が相手になります。
Do we actually get to do some fighting now? Nope.
お気に召して。
Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. And to whom do I owe the pleasure? Why, Blood Princess? It me. Saving the weak creature who fled here seeking refuge from this rabble is my duty as a noble one.
でも今の
At this
私
present
は
moment, I suffer from a
ひど
terrible
く乾い
thirst.
て飢えているの。
I got something right here. You can suck.
白くてみず
The
み
neck
ず
is so
しい。
pale and youthful, unbecoming though it may be. I can't help but
汚いけれど。
wish to bite onto it.
かじってしまいたいほど。
You're a vampire?
ええ、その通り。恐ろしい恐ろしい血を吸う鬼。
Oh,
見たとこ
I
ろ
don't fear this one.
命は惜しいのでしょ。さっさと逃げてはいかが。ではあなたも避難しましょう。はい。命を救ってくださったことに心からの感謝を、そして眠りを妨げてしまったことを謝罪。その上でご覧のように今この場には怪物が入り込んでいます。極めて危険な状況ですので、私と一緒に避難していただけますか。どうして？
I can just imagine Minami Momochi doing the Max Headroom incident.
どうしてと言いますと、
That was referenced in an episode of Space Ghost. I was honestly surprised because I didn't realize the Max Headroom incident was so
あれ
well
はゴブ
known.
リンと言って。
I thought it was just something the internet latched onto.
私が抗議程度で危うくなると思われているのは不愉快だけれど、状況ではなくて理由をお聞かせくださるかしら。理由？私はこの地の領主の代理人です。
Yeah, Space Ghost was a
領民を庇護
a
する義
Cartoon
務がありま
Network
す。
show. They took, well, there was an original Space Ghost cartoon from what, the 60s or 70s? I think very late 60s. And then they took clips of it and reworked it into a completely different kind of show, where it was a cartoon talk show instead. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube now who do similar content, and Space Ghost was doing this stuff in the early 90s.
もちろん今しがたご覧になられたように恥ずかしながら
Yeah, Space
ま
Ghost
だまだ
Coast
至
to
らぬ身で
Coast.
す。
I need to get back to watching it. I'm about like 4 or 5 seasons in. The last episode I watched is the one where they interview the original Space Ghost.
だから安心していただけるかはわかりませんが、
And the episode keeps looping. That's the one that I watched last.
命ある限りあなたのことは私が守ります。まあ、
One with Buster Rhymes. I might have seen that one. I vaguely remember Busta Rhymes being on the show. The problem with binging them the way I have is that I remember very little of them, so I'm going to have to go back and watch specific ones I remember being good again. They'll get high off a gas leak. I don't remember that. Okay, so I haven't seen that one yet.
あら、もう一匹いたの。もう後続がやってきましたか。やはりここで迎え撃つしかないようです。申し訳ありませんが。
Yeah, a lot of that Cartoon Network stuff from the early and mid-90s was very YouTube poopy in style. When you go back and watch it now, you're like, I can see it. What's the longest gaming session you've ever had? I think I once played Minecraft for 11 hours while it was in beta.
無論です。
Never again. I did stream 11.5 hours of Threads of Fate, but that was in a 6 hour and 6.5 hour like chunk. Yay! Battle mode! Finally. Something's wrong with my vision. It's like I'm soaring through the sky with eagle eyes. What's happening? Finally. Alright. Battle takes place on a map composed of spaces. Allied forces and enemy forces take turns moving and attacking. Allied units can act during the player phase, enemy units can act during the enemy phase. A single turn is made up of the player phase and an enemy phase. Each battle has certain win conditions, and a quest is cleared once they are met. Right. I can switch between which character I want to move. Spyro Ripto's Rage for 12 hours. It's a good game. Ocarina of Time for a long time. I definitely think I did when I was a kid growing up. Move, then attack, or attack, then move. Okay. So attacking doesn't end the turn. You can attack, then you can move out of the way. Okay. It's pretty standard stuff. I can only attack in the 4 directions around me. Okay. So... okay. Pretty standard stuff. Right. The real question is, do I attack back? You don't. Okay, in most, like, strategy games, you attack back. So that's interesting. So this will take all of his health. Oh, so we get a roll for whether or not it does a lot of damage. Special in-battle effects that activate if conditions are met. They include negating debuffs or creating more advantageous situations. Okay. So some things are behind a dice roll. Oh right! A critical attack! I see. Nice one. Okay, I get it. Kind of reminds me of that one strategy game Soybon played that was based on Journey to the West. It's like a Sayuki game on the PS1. Weak point roll. Activates on 6+, physical weak attack point. Alright, we get to choose if we're gonna do that. It's alright, I'm happy for this guy to take 2 turns.
まだその時じゃありません。
I don't think our vampire lady is at any risk at the moment. And we've got potions too. And the next question is, can I do a joint attack at the same time?
私のターンだ。いえ、まだその時じゃありません。
No, both characters don't attack together. Right. In some strategy games, you get, like, a joint attack. Maybe they have to be next to each other, like in Disgaea. Thankfully, there's no required turn count. Okay.
私のターンだ。使うべきは今です。
Nope.
運命が低い。でもまだ。
Oh, he's going after her again.
ごめんなさ
Oh
い。
dear. Is that a mission failure?
Goblin Slayer.
Okay.
Another adventure.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We sat through an hour of cutscenes for that?
「悪魔城の決闘」
It's alright, we can skip forwards. Please, tell me how to play the game again. Unbelievable. Where do I go to save? Oh, I can't, like, save here. Unbelievable. That's annoying, but okay. Sure, whatever. I'm not forced to go back too far. First one is always a success. it is silly to me that I can't save in a battle. Like, Super Robot Wars lets you do it. Pretty sure, like, Full Metal Panic Who Dares Wins lets you do it. Well, they sort of do, but it's a suspend save. Just pause. So it's a suspend save.
私のターンだ。いえ、まだその時じゃありません。私のターンだ。いえ、まだその時じゃありません。
It's okay, this time I will use a healing item before I engage Big Boy. Alright? That's on me.
私のターンだ。使うべきは今です。
Nice.
よし、このデメなら。
Seriously, that didn't kill him? They focus on Vampire Lady again! Fuck me dead! Fuck me fucking dead! That healed her barely any. Unbelievable. Why does the healing potion suck?
いえ、まだその時じゃありません。
She's meant to be a vampire, right? Why is she fucking weaker than me? Crazy. With all due respect, I'm starting to think the Vampire Lady's not worth her weight in salt right now. How much health does he have? 150. Six, six, six. Yes. There we go. You still lost somehow! Dun, 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 dun. Back to the title screen. Did you just say tits? Yeah, I said 666. I wanted to roll a 6.
あなた、ロードモナークなのね。
ロードモナーク。
ロードモナーク。王の中の王。いにしえの神代のウォーゲームの時代の斬師。チェインメイルの勇者。初めの冒険者の血を引く者に現れる力。それはブラックムーアからフォーゴトンレルムに飛翔するグレイホークの瞳。
Sounds like a Slipknot song.
戦場の霧など そのものの前には常
King
と
Monarch.
消え、天井の差してさながらにサイコロを投じて戦局を左右する。もっとも采配の際とは無関係だから、勝てるかどうかはプレイヤー次第。
The player's decisions.
いずれにせ
Your life will no doubt be filled with challenges.
ロードモナーク。ねえ。はい。あなた、生娘でしょ。
Unfortunately.
甘い香りがするもの。言わなくてもわかるわ。甘い香り。
What's a game you wish had a sequel or a continuation? Threads of Fate.
そう。甘くてかぐわしい。まだ恋も知らぬ。
Pure and
愛らしい
innocent,
つぼみの香り。
yet to be violated
清
by
らかで
others' touch.
誰も私の気が変わらないうちに立ち去りなさいな。先ほども言ったでしょ。今の私は飢えて乾いているの。それともこの地の領主として領民のあなたに血を捧げさせてもよく
Fighters
て。
Megamix, yeah. Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer, is that? Help me out here. Isn't that like a Psycho, like, shmup? Or am I getting completely confused with another game?
ええ、確かに私はあなたのために血を流す責務があります。代行とはいえ、領主は私で領民はあなただ。私はあなたを守る義務があります。ご立派なこと。立派かどうかはわかりません。
An official Forza Horizon Japan Twitter account just launched out of nowhere. Yeah, it's coming to PS5. Yeah, that's what that means. Because nobody in Japan owns an Xbox.
ですが私は亡き父のためにも何としてでも冒険者ギルドを。
But for the sake of my late father, I want to protect the
そして
Adventurers
この領
Guild,
地と
the land of the
そこに
people.
暮らす人々を守りたいのです。
I don't think it's a Forza that takes place in Japan, though if we got a Forza set in Japan, I probably would play it.
現在我が領地には冒険者が不足しております。先ほどの戦いで拝見した魔術の腕、凄まじいものでし
Top-down
た。
ARPG. Okay, so what you're describing there is like... Oh, didn't Soybomb stream it? It's like ActRaiser, but it's top-down. You step on buttons, don't you? And the buttons, like, make walls disappear or make platforms appear. Yeah. Okay, I know the
卓
one.
越した魔術師とお見受けしました。
Very ActRaiser-y.
どうか力を貸していただけませんか？
What happened with Xboxes in Japan was when the Xbox 360 was released in Japan, they used a codec on the console that they didn't have the right to use in Japan. They didn't pay for the permission to use it. As such, Microsoft got taken to court in Japan for using this video codec that they didn't have the right to use over there. That's my understanding of the situation. So it basically cost Microsoft for every single unit that they had in Japan, they had to pay. So, did you buy an Xbox console in Japan which you couldn't get your hands on? Because Microsoft was getting taken to court there? Or do you buy the PlayStation by the company that, up until that point, was literally a Japanese company? You know? Not so much nowadays with, you know, the PlayStation brand coming out of California. Don't get me started. But, you know, back then, PlayStation was, like, massively Japanese. So, you know, did you buy from the Japanese company, or did you buy from the Bakagaijin American company that didn't pay for the video codecs it used? You'd buy the Japanese, wouldn't you? Welcome, Vlad. Our Blood Princess is trying to get us riled up.
私が愛しているだけですから。つまり結局は自分のためってこと。ああ、そうなってしまいますね。
I'm doing a poor job of convincing you to join the guild. Plunders, looters, and rogues, no? Let's start by finding you a place to live. We'll have to find you a job, too. If you can use magic, then you can probably read and write, right? We're always in need of civil officials. Are you just listening to what I said? Yes, that's why I'm not going to have you become an adventurer. I said that I won't help you. No matter how you look at it, this castle is too dangerous, and it's rude to say, but you appear to be unemployed. Oh! Be careful with your words. In order to live comfortably in the city, you need a job. Or do you already have something in mind? Is your head working properly? This isn't like inviting in a wandering sage. Do you really not know what it would mean to invite a vampire into this city? Or do you think you can tame me with your sincerity? I hope you don't think that I'm easily controlled. Well, I'm aware that vampires aren't known to be tender-hearted, gentle beings, but according to the gods, how one lives and dies is up to the will of the individual. I am the lady of this land, and you are one of my people. On top of that, you saved me earlier. So, if you will accept it, I want to help you live a comfortable life. How adorable. She might be. If that happens, I will slay you myself. If I'm still alive after that, I will take my own life. I don't think it will be easy, so I hope it doesn't come to that, but I will take responsibility no matter what. Yay! It's no fun unless you ask me to suck your blood of your own volition. Please, oh merciful one, suck my blood. I'll suck my balls.
そういう話はその時が来たらにしましょう。
When do we get to meet the Goblin Slayer? YouTube chat is having its funny days today. First blocking BB Bloxburg posts, then blocking one of my posts, and then letting me post it again and get through. Oh, YouTube. The vampire princess before you gazes at her surroundings and questions you about the things she sees. She's like a child at her first festival, pulling you after her as she explores the streets with boundless enthusiasm. Although you're not aware of it yourself, she's not unlike you but a few hours ago. YouTube, more like stupid pooping. Blicky Bloxburg. Oh, look, alright? Look at me. I'm 35 now. Will I live to see 36? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me, why are we so blind to see? The idea that vampires can see clearly in the dark turns out to be true.
あら、どうかして？足元がおぼつかないなら手を引いてあげてもよくてよ。いえ、そんなに珍しいでしょうか。久々の属性だもの。行けなくて？もちろん構いませんよ。これから暮らしていく場所ですし、何より私の故郷ですから。ええ、いえ、私の領地です。代理ですけれども。
Alright, take care, OAS. Thank you for joining us today. Always appreciated. Please enjoy the tasteful artwork sent your way.
違う。それにどうしました？冒険者のギルドと聞いて、てっきり家出した貴族のお嬢様あたりがブライカンを引き連れてるのかと思ったけど、これ本当にギルド。
Adventurers are usually mere vagabonds who scrape by on looting ruins.
いささか
I'm sensing some
偏見
prejudice
があるような
towards
気がしますけれど。
それがなんで職業組合なんて立ち上げているわけ？
失礼ながら
Sorry, but I'm not found it. The Adventurers Guild is nationally run.
なんでギルドマスタ
Why is the
ーが冒
master
険
of
者なん
such
て
a
や
guild
ってるの
working
よ
as an adventurer?
冒険者だか
Well,
ら
that's
です
because
けど
I am an adventurer.
お前な。
What is wrong with you?
あ
Oh,
ら
hello.
何が
What are you acting so
Ara.
damn casual for?
おかえりな
Welcome
さい
back. You must have just returned from your quest, right?
戻ってきてこれか
I
ら
was
とん
about
ぼ
to head
返りす
straight
ると
back
こ
out.
やはり
You weren't lying about being overworked. I'm glad I can count on you, though.
ちげえよバカ。お前を追っかけてくとこだったんだ。
私を
お前子供じゃないんだ
Not
か
a
ら
kid
一
anymore,
人
so
で
don't go wandering off alone.
その花からこれかよ。
And then they kiss.
はい子供ではありませんからちゃんと報告も連絡もしました
威張って言うところかよ。
怠っていないので今から来てくれるところだったのですよね何の問題もありません
I think it went
むし
rather
ろ
well.
迅速で的確な対応だっ
I
たか
found
と
your wife.
もう無事に帰ってきたからいいけど絶対目を離さねえぞ。ほんと。
無事まあ無事ではありますか彼女のおかげでなんとかなりましたので
彼女
はじめまして。いつ気がついて紹介してくださるかと心待ちしておりましたわ。
ご了
怪物に襲われていたところを助けた助けられた
申し訳ない。どこのどなたかは知らないが助かりました。
失
Bonehead.
礼では
ええ、よく存じておりますわ。
失礼ではそれよりも廃城のことです。ゴブリンがいましたがそれだけの状況とはとても思えず
It's much worse than just being goblins.
いや
Take care of any wounds.
どうしました
She can't enter without being
今
invited
ど
in.
うしてお前は黙ってろ。
あら怖い。
She has to be
その手
invited
口
in.
には覚えがあるぞ。怪物に襲われています。助けてください。どうか入れてください。そうやって家の中に入り込んで襲いかかる。子を増やしてよその家にけしかけて、
Oh,
あとは
mean.
繰り返し。
Who wouldn't want to reproduce?
吸血鬼ってのはそういうことをやるよな。招かれなきゃ他人の家に入れないもんな。お
Fuck
前
it.
ら。
Who wouldn't want to reproduce with her? There we go.
まるで吸血鬼狩人のようなことをおっしゃるのね。ご存知？素人が吸血鬼かどうかを判断するのはとても危ういことなのよ。
夜の闇の中を貴族のお嬢様が明かりもなしに平然と歩くのもな。
彼女だってそうでなくて？
このおてんばと堂々できる時点でまともなご令嬢じゃない。
あら、ひどいこと。
He's so mean.
そうとも高2が出た廃城にこいつは偵察に行ったんだ。たまたまそこに貴族のお嬢様がいた。まああるかもしれない。それがたまたま高2と戦えるくらい強くてたまたま夜道を平然と歩ける。今度はなんだ、たまたま牙が尖っているだけか。
ちょっと待ってください。何か誤解があるようです。彼女は
ええ、そうよ。その通り。もっとも家々を訪ね歩いてゆくようなこもかぶりじみた手合いとは不愉快ね。
Yeah, you stop insulting her.
冗談じゃねえ。どう言い繕ったってカビ臭いロッティングコープスだ。
Now, come on. Stinking, rotting corpse, really? Out of the two ladies on screen right now, I think I would take the stinking, rotting corpse, to be honest with you.
落ち着いてください。彼女は吸血鬼ですが。
吸血鬼ってだけで十分だろうが。 それにお前だって昔アンデッドに俺の親父やおふくろも。
知っています。
だったら
ですがそれは彼女ではありませんよ。
She's not
するかも
trying
し
to
れないで
deceive
人を裁いて
us.
いたらこの世から全てが消えてしまいま
If
す
we
よ。
judge people based on what they might do, we'll destroy ourselves. Amen.
それだけで武器を向け合うのは理性。
そりゃそうだけどお
Vampires
前
are
が祈りし者だからだろ。吸血鬼とはわけが違う。
Stop being racist towards vampires, alright? You know. We all have a little like soft spot for the Oshinos in our life. Ceres Victorias. The Mina Tepesh. You know?
そうでしょうか。ああ、いいえ、確かに食生活が一致しないのは難しい問題ですが、彼女を信じてくださいとは言いませんし、言えません。ですが、私のことを信じて
Which
く
one
だ
is
さい。
Lenore? Is she in the game?
信じ。ダメ。
くそ、これじゃ俺がダダこねてるみたいじゃんか。
いえ、わがままを言っている自覚はあるつもりですから。
自覚があるだけ昔よりマシだよな。わかった。
Yeah, B, are you still interested in lost media? I still watch lost media videos on YouTube as something to do. And there is some lost media that I'm still actively searching for. Victoria Chokitis, single Power of Dream. We do the dance. I am desperately trying to find.
あら、敬語はもう使ってくださらないのね。
使う必要ねえだろ。
まったく、こんな野蛮な野良犬が従者だなんて。主人の品位を落としていることに気がつかないのかしら。
言っておくが、俺が信用してるのはこいつであって、お前じゃない。
There's been a search going on for 50-ish years for a closing logo. Not the craziest thing I've heard. But that doesn't sound like the kind of thing I would be interested in finding. I'm more interested in like lost films, like La Apostole, London After Midnight, you know, stuff like that. There's a whole lot of old religious shows made by a cult out of America that I would love to find, because that's the sort of thing that they don't want you to find. That's the kind of thing they've buried, and that makes it interesting. I would love to see Kids Fun Fest, aka Pink Morning Cartoon, get found. Yeah, this particular cult went under several names. River Phoenix was famously was born into, or I think was born into this cult. Naturally, I'm not going to say their name out loud. Wasn't Pink Morning Cartoon that religious cartoon? Yes, religious cartoon, also known as Kids Fun Fest. I'm pulling a blank on the name of the lady that animated it. She is no longer with us. There were VHS tapes and floppy disks, and they were stolen by a cousin of the family, and nobody knows where they are, which is a bit of a killer for lost media. And people have been collecting VHS tapes from around the local area, hoping to get recordings. They've been going through them like constantly, and still no sign of Kids Fun Fest. So it looks like we might not ever find it, and that's some lost media I would love to find.
何か妙なことをしでかしてみろ。そっくび叩き落として心臓に杭打ち込んで、その口縫い合わせて晒してやる。
あら、あなたこそ勘違いしないでくださる？私はこの子と契約を交わしたの。あなたの言うことを聞く義理はないのよ。
契約って。
I'm not gonna be happy until I can hear a much higher quality version of Everything's Coming Up Spring.
おい、聞いてないぞ。やばいやつじゃねえだろうな。
婚前交渉の。
It's a premarital arrangement.
はあ？
言い方を考えてください。
You deliberately sharpen your tone as you address them. You're glad that it's night. The darkness hides the blush tinting your cheeks. Though judging by her subtle smirk, you aren't able to sneak that past the vampire princess.
何にせよ。
In any case, we have a lot to do. The horde of goblins that appeared at the abandoned castle, integrating Blood Princess into the guild. All the work that has piled up since you took over. When you open the door to the Adventurers Guild before you, your new adventure as a guildmaster surely waits, along with a mountain of paperwork on your desk. However, it is said that every adventure begins with a desk, paper, and pen. Basics. Baldi's Basics. You can perform the following actions at the base. Guild accept quests battle. Adventurer last. I'm not going to read the whole thing as Baldi. Check adventures, change equipment, blah, 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 blah. I can save now. 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 Adventure list. Guildmaster, Blood Princess Squire, Inheritor of Ambition, Prevailing Curiosity, Wise Friend. Some of them have artworks. Oh, the main character ones do. Lucky 7, which was a pirate TV station. I vaguely remember hearing about Lucky 7. Adventurer Register. Officially employ Inheritor of Ambition. Are they not part of my team at the moment, though? Workshop. Buy and sell shields. Right, okay. I first produced my pistol, and then produced my... I said stand and deliver, or the devil he may. Whack for my daddy-o. Story 2 main quest. Okay, we have to finish a side quest first. Okay. All enemies repelled. Broadcast shows they didn't have the copyrights to, but the most interesting thing about this channel is they had vision continuity fronted by Minami Momochi. They had continuity fronted by Eiko Rakujo Chigasa. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to click like. If you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to support Escape Route British, you can do so in a number of ways. First, check out www.esbritish.com for links to all the socials, business email, latest news, and more. You can also follow the links on there to the Etsy store, where there are t-shirts and other cool stuff available. And the designs are awesome. You can also support ERB on Patreon, buy me a coffee, or you can donate via Streamlabs. You can find all this information in the description, or by typing !help in the chat. Thank you for watching. Wow, Eiko Rakucho Chigasa, ladies and gentlemen. While that was happening, I found some untranslated Japanese text. Whoops! I'm only allowed 5 in one battle. Okay. Okay, cool. Finally, we get to do some actual strategizing. Can't imagine these enemies are going to be that difficult to kill. What spells do we have? Magic Missile. Oh, welcome to D&D. We got Magic Missile. Love it. Frick. $51.
私のターンだ。いえ、まだその時じゃありません。
It's a risky spot. These enemies are a little bit harder to kill than I was expecting. They really dislike Vampire Lady for some reason. Nice dodge, Squire. Not good. Oh, it's not a lose. Okay. Come on, critical. Yes! Safe. Nice one. It would be nice if I could add a teammate to the field now that I've lost one. Flare Fence. For a strategy game, this is fine. I'm probably making a whole bunch of stupid mistakes, but you know what? Can I, like, add people? No. I'm stuck with the 5 I picked. Soy Bomb is streaming right now. Typical Soy Bomb. It is just like a symptom of the kind of timing of these live streams, you know? How long are you going to be streaming from now? If you want to move on to Soy Bomb, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about, like, upsetting me. Hey, Johnny! Yo, yo. So 2 enemies left, and neither of them are going to chase after us because we're too far away, which is nice. I like that they do that. That means all 4 teammates can go after each of these enemies together. Just save us a whole lot of trouble. So, is the H height? 2 height? 3 height? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. What's your opinion on the role of storytelling in video games? Storytelling is very important in a lot of games, unless the core gameplay loop is so compelling that a story doesn't matter. Generally speaking, if it's an adventure game of some description, I really do need a genuine reason why the game wants me to go to where it wants me to go. Why it wants me to do whatever, right? I need to have a valid reason. If a video game doesn't give me a good reason to do something, to go somewhere, then quite frankly, that kills it for me. But at the same time, a game like Katamari doesn't need a good reason for you to be doing something. All it needs is a very, contrived reason for you to be there. What's a contrived reason? The king knocked all the planets out of the sky. Great. There's your reason. Boom. It's time for Kannatsuki. You know? So it really depends on the game whether or not I feel like a story is really important and necessary from a game design point of view. Did we take what we were playing yesterday, and it gave us like absolutely no reason to care what was going on. Oh, Mother Hub. So Mother Hub gave us like no real reason to care. All the lore was in like massive text dumps. There was no real sort of like opening cutscene to tell you what was going on. So I didn't really feel compelled or like invested in it, right? I think that's the difference. If you want me to feel invested in your video game world, in your story, then you need to give me at least something compelling. But if your game is haha roll up all the junk on the floor, then the story doesn't have to be compelling. It's basically what I'm getting at. Focus on the guys who have less health. Who have more health. Well, I didn't mean to lose Vampire Lady, but other than that, that went pretty well.
依頼達成ですね。
Direct you towards a goal. That's a good way of putting it. Blood Princess got like the tiniest bit of XP. Oh dear. Now, can I repeat that quest and just like level up a bunch? No. Off-shelf inventory. So why aren't they in my equipment? Or does that mean I can buy 50? That means I can buy 15. Right, okay, I understand it now. Blood Princess needs more XP. She died. Whoops. That's what I'm already carrying. That's what I'm already carrying. I already have the best stuff I have, and I can't enhance anything. Right. So we'll do at least one more story mission, and then maybe I'll bring it to a close here. But wow, don't push on her shirt looked like it said "Don't flush." The full hoodie says "Don't push." Then it's a GameCube controller, my buttons. I might end up releasing that one as a shirt, but I would need to make the controller look slightly less GameCube-y. So I'm not using like a GameCube, like a Nintendo-owned like icon. It's been a few days since then. Adventures, paperwork, adventures, paperwork, adventures. Your battle goes on through the night. The candle wick is fading. Your pen is the only sound you hear. Don't flush my buttons. But even the rhythm isn't unpleasant. The light from the window caresses your cheek. The pale beams announce dawn's arrival in the four-cornered world. And contrasting it, you sense a vague presence lurking in the darkness. Can't believe it. You're still awake? If I don't finish this, your presence here could cause problems. Human society runs on documents and promises. Neglecting that is an act of blasphemy against them. So Claire Obscure is out. Yeah, I've seen that tweet. RPG. Unfortunately, it's not your joke, so I won't give it credit. Don't blame me if you get scolded by that boy again. It's okay, I'm good at sneaking out at night. More importantly, will you be okay? Why wouldn't I be? Son, I heard that vampires can't withstand sunlight. The sun's about to rise. Please don't put me in the same group as those lower beings who turn to ash at the slightest hint of sunlight. I'm special. Sunlight does no more than make me feel unwell, that's all. I seem to have no original thought. Was that your original thought? Oh my god. Yeah, there was a tweet. Je RPG. It might be in my recent likes. Profile. Liked tweets.
種族を書き換えて、例えばダンピールとか。
根血？嫌よ、屈辱だわ。私は純血種なんだから。
でしたら、吸血鬼と同等の力を持って生まれた。
Can't find it now, but I know I've seen it.
クルス肉などはいか
Doing
が
the
です
rounds.
冗談でしょ。
あとは吸血鬼に噛まれたばかりの被害者や吸血鬼になる運命の赤子
They're talking
デド
away.
ゴニア。
やめて、いい加減にしなさい。あなた何か勘違いしてるんじゃなくって？ 私は誇り高い吸血鬼よ。あなたのお友達になったつもりはないわ。
すみません。
Likely push face pushback. A mutt. So I made good on the contract. Can tweets be lost media
でしょう
too?
か。
Yeah. I don't think as much in, you know, in a universe where Wayback Machine and Archive Today exist. It's a lot harder. Oh, it was some dipshit. I remember now, yeah. Some dipshit made the joke.
構わないでしょ。
Oh, yes. You glimpse white fangs peeking out from behind red lips. Take a bite. Take a bite. Suck that blood. The rustling of fabric, a seductive smile, attentive eyes. You wonder what you must look like from her point of view. Do you look nervous, shy, fearful, or perhaps excited? No, it can't be. She doesn't give you time to think. Though nothing physically binds you, you can't move an inch. The vampire's white, willowy fingers reach towards your neck. You flinches at the cold, deathly touch. Japanese text on the item screen. You flinches. You take in her sweet scent, and in time with your breath, her sharp teeth gently brush your skin. Then, you leave her alone this instant. Oh. Cute. The two of you pull apart, the loud footsteps announcing the break of dawn. You tell yourself you haven't done anything shameful. Thankfully, it seems the girl who comes rushing inside didn't notice you hurriedly readjusting your clothing. Standing next to her is an ice seller girl. You recognize her as one of the villagers who comes down from the mountains to sell ice here. What brings you here? Oh, sorry, I'm an adventurer, ihihi. That's what I am, but she's not. This girl was attacked by bandits.
短足にそれは。
We're A-okay, me and her both. And she says her village was attacked, so it's urgent. I see, I'll write up your quest right away. I'll leave the rest to you, I'm going after the bandits. Huh? You speak as if you're going alone! That's too reckless. While your actions are heroic, you're not a hero, are you? You'll want to talk about recklessness. When have I ever done something reckless?
さて。
Well, there was...
大丈夫で
It's
すよ。
alright, you don't have to rush. Just start at the beginning and stop at the end, that's all. My village was attacked by bandits, they kidnapped me and a few other girls. They tried to take us somewhere, and we came up with a plan together. Since I was the fastest, the others helped me escape so I could go find help. The bandits found me and chased after me. Imagine there's two types of lost media. A lost episode where Ash says, right, or a tweet where Donald Trump told a lame joke and then he thought, oh, it's lame, so he deleted it. That would technically be lost media, but I think any time Donald Trump tweets something, somebody's straight on Archive Today and making an archived version of the tweet, so, you know. That's when I showed up and took them out. Please save everyone.
領主
Is this not an oversight on your part as the proxy lady of this
対処
land?
しき
You are correct that there are several issues I haven't been able to address yet, though I hate to admit it. Wonder if bandits treat their captives better than goblins. There are people in trouble, so we have to go save them right away. Then slowly, in the mound in the corner of the room starts to move. Is it really him? It looked like a thick white blanket had been thrown over a stack of luggage, but the pile is actually a bear? Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Goblin Slayer has a polar bear priest in it? If you could only listen to one music genre for the rest of your life, what would it be? Cloud Rap. I apologize for your rudeness. I came late last night, but nobody was here, so I borrowed this corner. But for the guildmaster to go out herself is impressive. Oh great, the squire's coming with us. Happy days.
それでどうして私までこんなところに連れ出されているのかしら。
力を貸してくださるのでしょ。
何事にでも品位品格というものがあるのよ。盗賊退治だなんて。
冒険者の役目ですから。
Do you want blood, Vampire Lady?
冒険者になったつもりもなくてよ。どうかして。
お姉さん眩しくない？
ええ。
きつかったら言ってね。
あなた気づいているの？
まあなんとなくだけど、でも誰も何も言わないならそういうことかな。
Got her head screwed on?
調子が狂ってしまうわね。万有なの？それ。
I'm getting Haruhi vibes from her. I think it's the color of the ribbon.
5色の首の竜女王でしょ。半分機械でできた地獄のデーモンでしょ。3000世界の魂を食らう死人占い師に、それからゴブリン。
I do wonder about that polar bear priest.
ゴブリンはともかく、まるで戦ったことがあるみたいな口ぶりね。気に入らないわ。
そのうちね、そのうち。
そんなことを言っていると取って食べてしまうわよ。
キャー怖い。
随分と態度が違うじゃねえか。
何事にも品位品格というものがあるのよ。人によって態度を変えるのは当然でなくって、ましてや無作法な男と小さな子供では、ね、
ちょっと僕は子供じゃないよ。ちゃんと15歳だもん。大人です。
That is an oxymoron.
あら、私からしたら随分と年下じゃない。
それはちょっとずるい。
そういえばまだ名前を伺っていなかったのだけれど。
そうだな。それじゃあコナンって呼んでよ。
A character with a name?
お供じゃないよ。勇者の一人。
はいはい。中身がそれに見合うといいのだけれど。
That dude has the sluttiest outfit I've ever seen on a man. Squire is packing.
大丈夫だと思いませんか？
He's got abs for days.
あんな態度くらいどうとだって取り付け。
Conan the Barbarian joke in this economy? Hey, if this was a localization, it would be a Skibbity, Ohio. I'll take Conan the Barbarian over Skibbity Riz, Ohio.
皆さん、そろそろのようですぞ。
じゃなくて、はい。この辺りまで無我夢中。でも、どこからどうやって逃げてきたのか。
よし。
He's tracking.
何をしているの？
足跡だよ。あっちに続いて
Conan the
新しい
Barbarians.
し、これで間違いないだろう。
Actually, yeah, let's do it. Conan the Barbarian t-shirt, and it's Conan with shades. Pulling like a slutty Conan pose. A slutty JoJo pose. Like resting on his sword.
本当かしら。信用できないわね。
いえ、言われてみればかすかに人の匂いもしますな。
やっぱ石膏やれる人がいるといいな。僕あんまり縁がないんだよね。
まあ手慰みっつう
I am Conan. I
本職ほどじゃないけ
serve
ど
no woman. Perhaps you'd serve... fuck, let's try that quote again. My name is Conan. I serve no man. Perhaps you'd serve a woman then. Service her, I, and gladly.
決まりですね。では追跡を。
That game is a fucking
敵陣が近いの
classic.
で
It's so
警戒を
good.
怠らず。昔の格言に曰く高度の
リン
遺跡。
だな。
奥から大勢の人の匂いがしますな。
A large group
ま
of
ず
people
間
inside.
違いはないかと。
そうですか。まずは中の様子を探らなければいけませんね。
This hemming and hawing is getting on my nerves. Can't we just go in? Punching a camel can mean more than one thing for Conan, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. I don't think I've ever heard the expression punching a camel. I want another fight.
あ、いたいた。あそこ。
見ればわかるわよ。
おい二人とも、もうちょっと慎重に進め。敵に気づかれても台無しだ。
Oh, wordplay for camel toe. Right, okay.
大丈夫だって。
I see. I get it now. Conan strikes me as more of a moose knuckle guy.
助けに来たよ。本当？うん。ほら、足の速い子を逃がしたでしょ。あの子がね、助けてって僕ら。あ、本当になんてお礼を言ったらいいか。
別に私は助けに来たわけじゃないわ。提案したのはこの子と外でぼーっと突っ立ってるあの子。
They're safe, but why don't I get to fight some
うん。
you know, bad guys?
連中、遺跡の
でも誰もいなかったね。
ならば答えは単純明快。
見張りもなしに？
いやいや、見張りは置いていましたよ。というわけです。
そしてまだ敵はそれに気がついていない。
そういえば、その時に倒した盗賊はどうしました？町の衛兵詰め所に放り込んできたけど。ああ、出立前に情報を確認。
Yeah, we should have tried to get information. Be bad if a bunch of them attack us.
誰がバカですって？
Wow, the Napoleon from Waterloo?
おや
殺されたいの？はいはい。それ
僕はこういう時だーっと突っ込むの担当だったからな。
なんで
The
もって
Napoleon, he
大
liked
振
it
る以外に
musty.
何かあるのか
Whew. Okay.
魔法の心得が少々ってやつ？先生がね、すっごいんだよ。
I have a really good teacher, yeah, I bet.
やはり頭の出来が違うのね。犬と違って。
だったらお前は何か案があるのかよ。
盗賊なんて下船の輩でしょ。考えるまでもなく。
脳筋
北方の英雄をご存知？
かっこいいよね。知恵と勇気。
Hero of the North, is that the Goblin Slayer?
どうやら
When do I meet the
リーダーに
Goblin Slayer?
何か不安があるよう
When do I go to the Goblin Slayer factory?
お前まで皆殺しにすればいいとか言わねえよ。
いえ、それで行きましょう。
はあ
敵は戻ってくる。大人数を連れての移動は困難。待ち伏せて一網打尽にします。
Alright. Battle time? Looks like it.
なんだてめえら、どっから湧いて出やがった。くそ、ここなら見つからねえと思ったのに。
降伏しなさい。おとなしく恭順するというのであれば、こちらにも慈悲の用意があります。
相手は数が少ねえし、ガキと女ばっかだ。男は殺せ、女は叩きのめしたやつが好きにしていいぞ。
であれば仕方ありませんね。
だから言ったでしょ。無駄だって。
Unbelievable. Your party position. Party in the back.
この戦い負けられません。
Yeah, it looks like nobody moves unless you get close to him. That's some good enemy AI. I will take that. That means we can be really selective with who we pick off. Going to start moving. Vampire lady, I'm going to move now. Right, 162. They say these enemies are weak, but 162? That's a lot of health. Right, your attack range, okay, and your hearts. What about your magic? Right. 45. Do not down. Range on that's good. Nicely done. First target, no health lost. Okay. I should lure those two. Yeah. Got their attention now. The problem with luring two enemies is that now puts us in a little bit. Looks like magic missile can hit through. Alright, take care, Sushi. Looks like magic missile can hit through barrier. What spells do you have? Healing. Okay. Thing Peaks is directly in front. By leaving it just one block, they can't get to the other characters. Critical? Are you fucking insane?! Are you fucking for real? Six. No need for a roll. Next turn, that guy is again gonna have to come through a single square. Oh, no critical this time. Oh, sucks to you. Right. Seven. Guildmaster. I've already taken them out in one hit. No need to dice roll. This, like, moving caravan technique is actually proving to be pretty useful. Like, moving together as one big caravan. So what I want to do is carry on to that corner and maybe lure that one archer away. some point in the process, we'll change who's in front. Maybe to the bear, because he's got more health. We can lure that one archer. Now that I've switched character, that move is permanent. Permanent. Looks like the squire can't travel anywhere near as far. Single move as the others. Right, we obviously want to avoid being in a straight line. So like this way, this way, this way, with an archer, right? If you want to lure the archer so they're up close. I mean, that's my theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Probably alerted him now. Quite close. Yeah, as I suspected, can only attack directly in front of himself. Polar bear needs to move in here. $54. So, does it do anything special? HP won't go past 1 regardless of damage received. Right, okay, so that's for if you don't want to actually kill someone. Oh dear, I didn't set any healing potions to my tool menu. Ooh, okay. This might not go as smoothly as I envisioned. Oh, you can attack behind? Right, okay. I see how it is. Well done. Have I got enough attack range here? No. Do I have enough MP left for magic missile? No. Run out my arse as well. Right, okay. It's gonna try and go after possibly Squire. Yeah. You can kind of get a feel for how this AI is thinking. Can the archer do anything now he's stunned? He can! Okay. So that animation doesn't mean anything. If he's on the floor, that don't mean shit. What's my win condition here? Guildmaster retreats. Okay. So the other team members is fair game. I'm not going to let it happen. Because I love my team. Excuse me? Really? 0 damage? Why? Why is his defense so high?
Fucking what?
Why?
私のターンだ。使うべきは今です。輝けるチェインメール。初めの冒険者よ。
ご安心を。
Why is it 0?
She's a literal fucking vampire. She could stick her teeth in the guy's neck and kill him instantly. What the fuck?
Again? Are you fucking kidding me? Like I need bad luck when dealing with this fucker. Like I need bad luck. Why would I need bad luck? Zero! That's fucking worse. Of course it's gonna focus on the squares. Squares out. That's really fucking annoying, by the way. That is, like, extremely annoying. What? You fucking what?
私のターンは宿命と偶然のサイコロよ。ルメが低い。でもまだ。
Absolutely unfucking believable. Oh, sucks to be you, doesn't it? Sucks to be you! Fucking piece of shit! I feel grossly underpowered in this. I feel grossly underpowered. This is why I'd never be able to play like a Fire Emblem. Because in Fire Emblem, when you lose your party member, that's it, they're gone. Forever. Permadeath. I can't play a strategy game like that. Is that a bear trap? You can't attack the bear trap. Huh. Why not? I think you should be able to attack the bear trap. I can destroy that, but I can't destroy Bear Trap. Okay, cool.
Hey!
You don't attack the extremely attractive vampire lady like that. Not on my watch. Got one arts point left. Let's not waste it. I see that the guild master is our best unit. It seems that the general tactic of this is keep the guild master alive for as long as possible. So that's why she's more powerful than the other units. It is funny to me that a game based on Goblin Slayer that features the Goblin Slayer character prominently on its artwork is a game where you play as a lady who commands an army mostly made up of ladies. It's interesting. It's an interesting decision, but at the same time, if what I think I know about Goblin Slayer is true, it's a harem show anyway. So it's not surprising to me that the female protagonist that they've invented gets a harem of strong ladies. I'm now aware that this game is going to have its sort of equivalent of the high-ranking enemy soldiers. So this game will have an equivalent of my guild master in every mission going forwards. And that was that guy that was really difficult to kill. So the correct focus in future is on the smaller fry and then the enemy with the most health. Now that I know that, I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm not saying that there's a guarantee I'll come back to this, but I genuinely am enjoying this in a way that I almost never enjoy strategy games. We got them all. Kind of skipping through this a little bit now, because once we get back to the guild menu, I can save and then I will close the stream off for tonight. There is a lot of text. Army of Undead sprung up. I've got season 1 on Blu-ray. Maybe I'll rip it and watch it. I really do like the universe of this show, based on the one episode I've seen. We must make sure we compensate everyone. Their hard work. Speaking of compensating people for their hard work, www.escapefrombritish.com. Lady came to save us, so if you want to thank someone, thank her. Polar Bear Priest has got it all stitched up. Yeah, if you do hard work, someone cooks you a feast. You accept that feast. You're gonna suck my blood now. Exposing your nape like this, are you trying to seduce me? Lesbian vampire is, like, desperate to suck our blood. The twin moons shine brilliantly in the pale blue sky. That's not a moon, that's a space station. The cold night air and the glimmering snow are not unpleasant, compared to the repulsive colours of the blue sky and the yellow sun rays, and the noisy whistle of the wind in the trees. It's completely different. You can hear wildlife breathing. I don't know what you speak of. You almost act as if there's a blood-sucking vampire here. The Earth Mother tells us to protect, heal, and save.
それが?
ただし吸血鬼は除くとは教わっておりません。
Ah, we have cultivated a team of based people. I love it.
もっともそれは本当にあなたが吸血鬼ならの話ですが。
何のことだかさっぱりわからないわね。
ではあまり冷えぬうちにお戻りを。怪我のない女性に夜風は毒だ。
何かしら。
なかなか良い一頭になれそうですな。我々は。
She doesn't want to hang out with us. She just wants to suck our blood. She hates getting dragged into our nonsense all the time. I love it. Holy shit, I was saying I need to rip the Goblin Slayer Blu-ray? It's literally right here in front of me. No way. That was completely not intentional. Okay, I'm ripping it. Like tomorrow.
じゃあ少しお邪魔しましょう。やったー、お邪魔しまーす。静かになさい。あ、ごめん。二人ともこちらへ。
Wonder who girl B and girl C are. Like girl A is obviously us, and this is like some kind of
実はお
flashback.
父様がとっても素敵な絵巻物を広げていらして、
それって見てはいけないものなのではなくて、
見てはいけないとは言われていないので大丈夫ですよ。あったあれじゃないかな。おお、お見事です。
あの
It's a map. This is the place to the south with the diamond mark as the neighboring kingdom. Isn't that just a pond? Yikes, her parents suck.
そうですよ。どこに行く？私たち三人は。それでは海に行く計画をと。
私に叱られるところからだ。
あ、お父様。二人とも左右に分かれて脇を抜けましょう。あら、ごめんあそばせ。ご両所様、ごめんなさい。
まったく、じゃじゃ馬というかおてんばというか、将来が楽しみだよ。
But he never did get to see what kind of women they grew up into, did he?
ねえ、ちょっと聞いているのかしら？地図を見て。
申し訳ありません。
何の話って、私の肩書きの話。
吸血鬼に呪われた魔術師というハンドアウトはお気に召しませんでしたか？
ええ、まったく。それだと私が波の吸血鬼よりも弱いみたいじゃないの。私は騎士純血なのよ。
You know,
端的。
それは申し訳ありません。
Do you have to be
ええ、
something more?
許して差し上げます。いずれあなたにはきちんとしつけをしなく。まずは
More elaborate.
仕事の段取りからかしら。あなたもう幾日も。大層。
あなたのお父上。
吸血鬼に親がいると少なくとも人の考え。妙。
It's a strange hinge there. Secret section.
あ
Archsage of the Archipelago. Wonder what it does. When do I get to save? When do I get to see Goblin Slayer? When do we get to the saving factory? I must say I am pleasantly surprised by this. Genuinely, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I'm not a strategy game fan generally. This isn't normally the type of game I would play. But I'm really kind of impressed with it in a way. I'm not sure if I'll stick with it, but I might. It seems like the kind of thing that would be really nice to play portably. Like with the Switch in portable mode, just like sat on a sofa, just chilling out. Feet up. And it's also great as a potential Sushi Bites subject as well. Because then I get to mention the Goblin Slayer, show in a little bit more. Provide a little bit more context, maybe a little bit of like history or something. I didn't realize dice was like a core mechanic. But like the dice roll in this, and then the tagline, he does not let anyone roll the dice. So obviously, like, dice rolls are a significant part of Goblin Slayer, I guess? Yep, looks like Goblin Slayer is in my immediate future, so I think I'll check that out. Once again, thank you very much for joining me for an Escape Route British stream today. Thank you once again, Red Art Games, for the opportunity. You guys have been really good for giving me stuff, and it's always heartwarming when I get something that sort of falls into my camp a little bit, like Goblin Slayer does. And once again, thank you very much, Keymailer, for the key as well. Okay, I'm gonna go because I gotta have my wits about me for the next 5 days. Until next time, if we live that long, take care, everybody. Bye bye.